Hey guys, welcome back to some more Snooker 19 career mode, part 57 I believe of this career mode, and today we take on the pistol Mark Allen in the third round of the European Masters best of 7. In the last episode we took on Lee Hang, defeating him 4-0, making a century break of 109, and very nearly another century break in the last frame. I was blowing my own trumpet a bit, but here we go, back into the swing of things against the pistol. So let's see how we get on. You know, hoping for a good match. You know, we played Allen before. I think it was the Shanghai Masters. We rallied back all the way from 5-2 down to beat him 6-5. I think that's one of the best comebacks I've ever made. So yeah, so we're going to be breaking off in this opening frame in round 4. Yeah, so let's get straight into it. I'm pretty happy with the way I've just beaten Lee Hang. As I say, same recording session. I hadn't said that actually, but yeah. So hopefully I'll be playing just as good, and bit of a sloppy break off there really. I mean against Lee Hang I'll take that any day, but against Mark Allen I've got a seed of doubt in my mind. But no, oh, what is this? A treasure trove? I think we've stumbled upon something good. Does that go? No, I don't think it does. It may have stumbled upon a chance, although it may just be a very tricky safety to negotiate. Nope, this red does go.
Well, he's taking
Pressure pot.
to the left corner.
First pot of the match, and it's there. What a start to this match this is. I mean, I could not have asked for a better start really. This is the table at my mercy. I've just got to focus and be patient now. I mean, this is what I wanted really. I can't complain about such a good chance, you know. This is too good to be true, you know. In the first frame against a top 16 player like Mark Allen, really? I'm not going to complain. I mean, okay, maybe the program Mark Allen to play weaker than some of the other top 16 players, because he's obviously not a world champion yet. He never has won it so far. Yeah, I'm sure he will do one. Well, I'd like to see him win one day.
That hasn't really worked out.
Meanwhile, that was a disgusting shot. Just a bit of pressure now because my camera's on 2 cells out of the 4, and I think we've had it in the frame potentially. You know, I might have got away with this, although I don't think we have. You know, it doesn't look like it. It might be a short recording session too. I'm really sorry about that, guys, because of my camera. I mean, I'm like I say, I'm recording straight after, so. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't have any charging port near me. I don't know if it will work. Do the 2 things at the same time. You know, I could bring an extension lead in, but you know, let's just see. You never know. Might lose 4-0 or something. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we have a fighting chance. But I got impatient there, and I shouldn't have. I really should have been patient, calm, and reserved, and collected, and all that sort of patient stuff. Meanwhile, Alan's taking some thought over this shot. Important shot, perhaps. You know, let's see what Alan makes of this. It's a good chance for him. He's a good player, you know. We've seen him do well in the past. He's not a bad player, I wouldn't say. He nearly beat us at Shanghai. Like I said, he didn't beat us. We produced that massive comeback. Produced a mammoth comeback. I mean, it really was. I don't know how we did it. I mean, I think that was me at my peak. And then we lost badly to Williams, but never mind about that. Let's forget about that one. I don't want to talk about the Williams game. Yeah, that was quite a depressing one. Oh, what on earth just happened? Yeah, I suppose when I started this career mode, it did say difficulty, and I said medium difficulty. So yeah, maybe that's why they're playing weaker than I'd expect them to. I mean, obviously expected Allen to pot that. I didn't expect this chance. But Alan McManus, not Mark Allen, Alan McManus, he's saying a lot recently that one of the important things about snooker is not just being able to score well, but be prepared for a chance when it comes, like an unexpected chance like that. Like I probably wasn't expecting that chance and was resigned to defeat in this game. You know, it was fully preparing myself to be 1-0 down, or just fully preparing myself for when he does mess up. But I didn't think he'd messed up. He was going to mess up so soon. I thought he would mess up when maybe he was presented with a tougher shot. But meanwhile, I'm just going to take these really well. I'll try to anyway.
13.
Just what a nice little journey into this match. If I can't play at all in this recording sesh, guys. I'm really sorry.
Nice
I can't play it all in this recording sesh. I mean, it's not how I would have wanted it to work out, you know. But that's the sad but true way it pans out sometimes, you know. I can't control it. But meanwhile, that is a bleeding awesome slice of fortune.
Power.
Pressure pot here on the green, I'd say.
20.
Shame I can't reach that yellow. Obviously, it's a nice pot otherwise. Yeah, green it will be. It's a tough pot this is, but
Tricky shot here.
I find myself to be reliable at these shots. Oh, what a pot. Oh,
Very happy with the position.
talk about great minds think alike. I literally said what a pot just at the same time Dave Hendon did. Meanwhile, 5 minutes into this video, or about approaching the 6 minute mark, and we've practically finished this frame. I mean, these could be the fastest frames I ever play. I better hope that yellow goes,
24.
because I've not played a very good positional shot. This break's starting to get tricky, I'd say. I mean, I'm struggling with it. Yellow definitely pops, I think. It's there.
That looks safe to all intents and purposes.
I'm sweating. I'm not. Why did I even say I'm sweating? I'm quaking in my boots. Alan is making me work hard for this. No. Not as hard as Trump, but I don't want to think about Trump. You know, that match that day wasn't particularly the most exciting. Well, it was exciting, that was why I keep going on about it, but it wasn't particularly the happiest, you know. Now, I wouldn't want to mess up this chance. I mean, I got a golden chance, and it would be one that if I messed up, I'd regret for the rest of the match, I think. If I didn't go on to win it, or went on to lose narrowly. So, yeah, I've really got to capitalise, you know, fresh slate, first frame. You know, I think the thing with the first frame is fresh slate. You haven't made any mistakes yet. You got a fresh mind. I think that's the ability of players like Mark Selby. They've, I mean, everybody can do well in the first frame because there's less pressure and all that. But players like Selby, don't know how he feels inside. I'm sure he must feel pressure. I mean, he did in that last frame of the World Championship. He looked really nervy in that. Like, he looked really nervy, like it was almost dodgy how much he was missing. But it's understandable. It's the last frame of the World Championship. But yeah, he's generally got the ability to block out any sort of, you know, unfortunate situations that have happened in previous frames. Like, you know, I'm not saying for one moment that I like Selby as a player. I dislike him really, but I don't deny that he's a good player. He's a really good player. I mean, probably the reason I dislike him is for that reason, because he's a threat to the likes of O'Sullivan. Like, I probably dislike him because he can easily beat O'Sullivan. I mean, as harsh as it sounds, it's true. I mean, he's proved that. He's beaten him. But O'Sullivan's beaten him too. The World Championship last year. Is it going to reach? Has it got the legs? Woo!
46.
So this yellow for the opening frame.
Yellow required.
Just the yellow required, to quote David.
Down it goes.
Yes! Frame in the bag.
On his opponent in this frame.
It feels good. Feels so good.
48.
Means so much. I mean, against a top 16 player, I don't get much harder than this, surely. I mean, I can do this in one frame. If I can do this frame, I can do this in the next frame. If I can do it in that frame, I can win this match, you know. You know, if I can win this match, I've beaten a top 16 player. If I can beat a top 16 player, it don't get harder than that. I can win the tournament if I play this well, you know. I just got to hold myself together.
I'm not surprised.
I can actually win this tournament. Realistically, I feel in a position to win the tournament. Obviously, I want to win the tournament, but I'm really happy to get this far. Jordan Brown, they were asking him about. He said that he must prove himself because obviously he won the Welsh Open, but he wants to prove that that's not a one-off to people. Now, that's understandable. I mean, you know, he's won a good event. He beat tough players, and he wants to show that it's not fluke. I mean, he wants to prove himself as a better player, which, you know, is really good. I'd like to see more of him. He played really well in that tournament. He deserved to win. Like, just because he was ranked number 81, it doesn't mean he can't win it. You know. I think I don't think anybody, the bookies, would have been putting a bet on him at the start of the tournament.
That's not the best.
And I'm sure there would have been great odds, obviously, in terms of like they would have been big cash prizes if you're right. But you know, that's obviously the reason for that is because it was so damn unlikely, just based on what people had seen. I'm just gonna play as. I missed that. I think I have.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
No, I haven't. 2?
1.
Did I get in 2 reds for the price of 1? I think I got in 2 reds for the price of 1 there. That's a bonus. I didn't know that. I thought I only got in 1.
5.
What the hell was that queuing? It looked so off, man. It didn't even look right. Like, just rewind that and just rewind the video for a second. Look back at that shot. That was crazy.
14.
Oh, sorry.
21.
Oh,
22.
oh, sorry guys. Scratching my head a bit.
29.
Rubbing my eyes, you know.
30.
Long day. Long tiring day. Been on a high intensity run.
37.
Completely drained out. It was really sunny and warm. I don't know about warm, but it was really sunny, you know. Pretty warm in the sunny areas, so it was pretty high intensity, pretty tiring.
42.
Now it's gone all cloudy and, well, there's still a bit of like, it's just kind of like one of those sticky sunny days, you know. It's not a bad day out there. Looks like good weather on the way. Obviously, at the time of filming this, it's still the last week of May. It'll be the first week of June now when you're watching this, I think, when this video premieres. Meanwhile, this has been a fantastic contribution from the pistol. I did not for one moment see this coming. I thought I'd
49.
I got a bit over the top, and probably I should be going 2-0 down now. I'm not going to complain that I'm only looking at 1-1. You know, parity's not bad. Meanwhile, what's Alan got here? This could be end of break. I'm at 52 behind, 67 on the table. The other red did go.
55.
Again, another tricky little pot. The pink's tough, but he went for the difficult yellow. A very tricky pot here. A very tricky pot. But he got that.
58.
And that's the frame.
Frame conceded. Frame Arkle.
Yeah, there was 56 in front, 51 remaining. I ain't coming back for 2 snookers. He weren't going to miss either, so there's no point in hanging around. I was always conceding that.
Refusing to give any ground here. Yes, this is really close. With neither player.
Oh, what a break-off. The optimum break-off. I've done it. Snookered him behind the brown. Like, that is epic. Like, remember what he did and think, was it the last frame he hammered the hell out of him? Or was it the frame before? Like, he really hammered the hell out of him once. Like, we did get a chance at the beginning of the last frame. Not that it was easy at all, obviously.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Ooh, you beauty.
Really nice.
You beauty. I knew it weren't going in. I knew the cue ball weren't going to drop because of all the applause. And you don't get... This game's very intelligent like that. It knows when to... It knows when you've done a good job and when you're about to screw up, so, you know. Because the shot's already pre-decided as soon as you hit the button. I bought a few into play.
He's going for it.
But I'm asking for this long red to slip past the yellow, and it's not there.
But not quite.
It's not there. Oh. It's gutting, that is.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, I feel like it's another frame down the pan. I mean, this is literally what it is against these top players. This is where these top players are good to be. You've got to play your A game. Like, I've been playing my B game and getting away with it. I mean, against Lee Hang I didn't. I played fantastic against him. Like, I wanted to really, really hammer home a victory, like, hard and proper against him, I think. Like it wasn't even that. I just enjoy playing the game. I was just enjoying it. It's just like really just chill. Okay, I didn't see myself losing that one. Like this one, I know I've got to win. Like this is like a match that I can lose. Well, it's not. It's a match that I shouldn't lose if he's going to play shots like that. I'm going to tell you that much, guys. I'd stepped away from like my camera and all that. Just resign. Just as a position resigned to defeat, you know. Yeah, a bit of an underhit on the power bar, but that was because I just changed my mind during the shot. And for it ain't gonna make a difference. It didn't make the angle, the line was still the same when the pace was different, so it doesn't matter. Line and length, JV always says it's all about line and length. It's a good line, and it's a wonderful length. I'm sure he wouldn't mind that. That's his reputation, just being a crazy guy. Everybody loves JV as a commentator. He's a great guy. He's a great commentator. He's the voice of snooker. They say Dave Hendon's the voice of snooker. Alright, Dave, if you're that good, join the BBC. No, the BBC won't have him. I'm not insulting Dave Hendon, but he's not as good as JV. This Dave Hendon, all he does is blab out stats. As great as it is. Go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you might make yourself a few. You're just good for learning facts. You're that good for learning facts, you might as well... you might be good at memorising the rules of snooker.
50. Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Oh.
That's a great...
Meanwhile, my camera battery dips down to a single cell.
22.
It really depends how long this frame lasts, whether I'll go into another one. I really like, as I say, I like to play these in mini sessions, because I have been lately, but yeah. I'd like to stick true to my thing. When we get to the World Championship, I feel like we're going to have to nick a few 5-frame sessions. Like, obviously, at the World Championship in the first round, we got 4 frames, then 5 frames. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I might just play 4 frames, 4 frames, 4 frames, Or I might do 4 frames, 4 frames, 1 frame. And I might just attempt to merge those 4 frames and 1 frames together, I don't know. I'll find a way of doing it. Or maybe I'll just, like I said, maybe I'll just cut masters and do 8-frame sessions, do 2 4-mini sessions, And in the final, again, there's 9-frame sessions, But the World Championships are way, way, way away yet. Like, a very long time. We got a long way to go. Got a lot of tournaments to get through yet. Tournament on my mind that... I think a tournament that's spurring me on to do well is the Tour Championship. The rate I'm going, I ain't never in the Tour Championship. I really want to play there. I feel like winning one event's probably going to put me in good stead for going to the Tour Championship. Of course, Jordan Brown won a tournament. He didn't get the Tour Championship. Ryan Day won a tournament. He didn't get to the Tour Championship. But that's because Ryan Day only won the shootout. Shootout champion doesn't really earn a place in the Tour Championship. They kind of just... the shootout's not really high enough points, high enough ranking points, is it? Like other tournament winners will earn a place in the Tour Championship. It's not even just winning a tournament; it's just doing well. I know I did well in one tournament this season, Shanghai Masters, but let's just remind ourselves, Shanghai Masters is non-ranking. I believe the Tour Championship is a ranking event, but like I say, this is modelled off the. No, it can't be modelled off the 17-18 season. I think this tournament's modelled off the 17-18 version, the 2017 tournament. But the whole season can't, because the Tour Championship is definitely in this season. The Tour Championship definitely exists on career mode, yet it didn't exist in 2018. This first event was in 2019, if you remember. Ronnie O'Sullivan won it and became world number 1. And that was when Ronnie O'Sullivan did his best, produced some of his best. That was O'Sullivan at his best again. I'd never really, I wasn't into snooker when he was at his best. I think that was in 2007, 2008 time, I think, that they say he was at his best. Yeah, I was only 3 or 4 years old. I was only 3 years old then, so I wasn't into snooker. I was more into cartoons, I was more into probably Postman Pat or whatever, but, I was only little.
Gently does it.
I was nothing more than... I was barely just a baby, you know.
47.
Well, I wasn't a baby, but you know what I mean.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Meanwhile, finding form again, I feel.
Well, an excellent pot. Great queuing. 53.
A nice healthy 53, you know, don't go miss. And we're not a great deal of pots from securing this frame. Where's that red? 2 for the price of 1. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! What was that? I mean, I'm not an owl calling for prey or whatever. Does an owl call for prey like that? No.
Just the pink ball now.
No, does any... No. That wouldn't make... Why would you make a noise to bloody try and catch your prey? The prey would... The prey, if they heard that, they'd run away from you anyway. I think that was the frame, or is this red the frame? Well, there you go. A frame in the bag and a 2-1 lead over the pistol. We take those. We take them and we love them.
61.
You know, of course, as I say, I've beaten the pistol before. And if I could take the next frame, it would mean a hell of a lot in the context of this match, you know?
That's a beauty. 67.
Because obviously, 3-1 lead, he's got it all to do, I've got it. I just got to win the match. I just got 1 frame to win, I got a easy ride, you know? But I'm not sure if I want to play the next frame. I'm really sorry about it, guys, because, you know, my battery's just a bit low. It's not something that I'm willing to do. It's not something that I'm glad about, but I'm really upset that I couldn't play this next frame. I mean, you can understand the logic in that, and I obviously don't want to stop the session here because I'm playing so damn well. But I don't want to play badly in the next frame just because I'm not focused on the game. I'm focused on my battery. And I don't want to I'm not going to concede the next frame on purpose. I want to win this match. Meanwhile, a great chance of my 2nd century career mode. You know, I did it in the last match. I did 1 century. I had a very good chance for a 2nd. And this is similar to the form we were producing against Lee Hang. Obviously, it's the same recording session, so you probably would expect good things. But I might not be so good in my next session because I'm going to go on a little walk between now and then. Yeah, another little walk, like a walk around the block. Like a little, just a bit of fitness, you know. And a nice, just like losing weight.
87.
Gone on a run, gone on a walk, you know, very healthy for you. I know it's a shame for you guys having to wait till tomorrow for the next episode, but you know, with this short episode length, anybody watching might think that it was a 4-0 whitewash. So, you know, it's a nice surprise that I'm 2-1 in front. And I'm going to do it with this entry, I think.
91.
Having said that, wrong side of the blue end ideal. We can't crack a new high break here. We can equalise our old break though of 109. I was risking leaving myself a tough pink, but yeah, it's a nice way to close out this video. So yeah, couple more shots and we'll take a 2-1 lead at the mid-sesh, and that'll be it for today. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you've enjoyed this sesh, guys. I'm glad to have made another century, yeah. I love how I'm not celebrating about it this time as much as I did last time. I was really blowing my trumpet about it. Yes! I would never have got that if I needed it for a century or match or something. But that is a lovely way to close out the day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. In fact, I think Alan's breaking off in the next one. You might just want to watch that break off.
Well played.
I'm really sorry about the 3-frame thing. I might well have enough battery for another one, but here, you can watch Alan do his break.
Thank you.
And there we go. He's left us a nice red, and we're probably going to win this one as well. So guys, thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.